Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Norse Rebirth for Crusader Kings 2. It's now the year 1077, it's been about 10 or 11 years so far. King of Sweden has changed once so far. We've already failed one attempt to become the king, but he is now losing to a Swedish revolt to lower crown authority. So, when he loses this war, we might just find ourselves in a good position. I'm going to hold off, if possible, until we have 200%. That might be the point where he just says, okay. The problem with that is that then we inherit his war. So that's going to be unfortunate. It would probably be best to wait until the Swedish revolt ends, and then we try to usurp the kingdom. Because if the Swedish revolt succeeds and we lower crown law, then we'll never be able to raise it in our character's lifetime. It'll count as the one turn or the one time that we change crown law. Whether you raise or lower it, you can only change one crown law per ruler per lifetime. So we don't really want to do that. One of our children is just. Killed by a mob of angry peasants. How unfortunate. I guess we go with this guy. He's upset with us. This is the guy whose title we usurped or forced him to become our vassal. That's okay. He likes us well enough. And we do have a daughter that we can send to be educated by somebody else now for some opinion. We'll give it to him. Try to make him like us. Just watching this thing like a hawk. And I'm really disappointed that even though we forced this guy to join our faction, he didn't join our faction. He dislikes me for coercing him, but he didn't actually join it. You jerk. Ooh, it's an attractive one. I didn't realize we had any attractive in our DNA. There we go. The army of Captain Ara. Yes, throw the mercenaries at it. He says he has 3,000 men. He should be able to take it. Oh, okay. Now I see now. This is part of the revolt. My mistake. It's hard to tell the border there. So he did manage to get the... It's converted to the Norse faith. Staffen has converted back. Cool. Yeah, so... we look at the Republic map mode. We do have the Grand Mayor of Gotland. They're building trade posts all over. I mean, look at this. They build trade posts in crazy places. Gotland has trade posts in Constantinople and down here now. There's no limit on their range. So republics kind of function a lot different now. It's kind of strange. And I personally think it's kind of bugged because the Doge has a diplomatic limit, like a range, but the patricians don't. So the patricians build it everywhere. It's weird. I don't know. Like most of the things that were implemented in the patch, I expect it wasn't tested. Sorry, but that's just my opinion, as proven by our previous playthrough. Thank goodness we just haven't been converted yet. Can hold a balut. We have a prisoner. Oh, I hold my niece prisoner. She's worth 10 gold. Since she's a niece, we would lose... become a kinslayer if we murdered her during the balut. Permit me to remind you of your obligations and duties as my sworn vassal. Damn. Because I'm honest and trusting, I have to say... fine. I have to leave my faction now. Well, it didn't really look like it was going to go in the right direction anyway. At the very least, them lowering crown law buys us more time. And it is still elective succession, so there's always the chance that if we get people to like us enough, we can get support. He's still trying to actively raise it. We have 8 votes. If we voted yes, it would actually go up. Obviously, we don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure that only prevents us from factioning for 2 years. Maybe longer, I'm not sure. Hmm. It is unfortunate that you can't just join... that you can't join his faction as as it is fired. It seems like something you should be allowed to do. Twice now you've improved relations with him. Of course, now he would probably join the faction, and we would have fired it, and we would have succeeded. Murphy's Law or something. He's got 3,000 men. Strongest guy in the realm is that guy. The guy who we just improved relations with. 30% of the strength of the realm. So that would have totally worked. Another missed opportunity. We can hold a great blot, but we don't have any people to sacrifice. Everyone hates us. My aunt, the leader of a plot. Yeah, sure, let's throw her in prison. I am her liege, so when she dies we get her money. She has no children. She's 72 and in prison. When she asks for mercy, we'll throw her in the oubliette, because I want her 17 ducats. I know it's a terrible thing to do, but she's possessed, you know. You know, you might as well just say she's got dementia. She's paranoid and possessed. Everyone's out to get her. How about the oubliette? Goodbye. You are going to be forgotten about. That's a French word. It means to forget. Well, oublier is the verb. So an oubliette is it's like a prison cell where you are sent to be forgotten about. Bjorn of the Norse Uprising has declared the Swedish Norse revolt on King Halston. So this is just a random Norse rebellion in Upland. Join war. I'm Norse. Let me in. He lost because he rose up right on there. Don't go fight him without morale. What are you doing? Come on, you Norse silly guys. 4% revolt risk. That's what you get for taking my capital. At the very least, they're weakening him. Yay, we become gregarious. Vassal opinion, same trade opinion. Usurped title. Oh boo, quit complaining. Most people like us. He is sieging us now. Makes sense, you know. It makes sense that the Norse uprising would siege the only remaining Norse duke in this kingdom, instead of sieging, say, a Catholic. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing I can do about it. Thanks. Thanks for ruining my county, destroying the loot bar, preventing me from making all of my 8 ducats. God. I mean, would it really be so hard for the Norse, for religious rebellions, to recognize that we are the right religion, like the religion that he's fighting for? I don't get it. Do we want to become... There's only a 25% chance of becoming just. And our marshal likes us, so I think we just say the daughter must be lying. I don't want to become arbitrary, but... Naturally I did. It's like one of our concubines died. Time for a new one. Another raving mob of Norse infidels has risen up. At least they're out of our territory. They're still losing. Nope, they won. Never mind. If only we could faction right now. Now we're probably going to see the Norse Uprising fight the Swedish Revolt. This is going to be funny. Oh dear. New important decisions available. Is it just me, or when it says, 19.3 gold will be seized, it should also say, this banishment will cost 10 piety? Like, it should say it. Alright, do we want our son to become patient? Or do we want him to be wroth? I think it's okay. I mean, martial's fine. We want to be... We are the heathens. We want to fight. Greed or charity? Charity's pretty good. Let's try to make him charitable. And you've pissed off our relationship with our Duke Tyke. But he likes us quite a bit. Sleep with our courtier? Why yes, of course. Now we not only have a wife, 3 concubines, but we also have a lover. Fantastic. And now we're dead. We died a natural death at the age of 52, so be it. Now we get to play as our 14-year-old character with a stutter. We need a new educator. Who do we want? We need to be educated by a Norseman. I'd like to stay with a martial focus. Maybe intrigue, but intrigue's not going to really help us when everyone's the wrong religion. Martial's pretty much the only thing that makes any sense. Successor nomination. We'll obviously nominate ourselves. Our half-brother lacks a guardian. We'll put him with the same guy. Oh no, he's not available. Alright, we'll go with that guy. And of course our entire council got fired. They're probably pissed off too, naturally. Now we see the true full power of the revolt risk, or sorry, the short range modifier. Look at this, short range minus 45. Yikes. Let's go with a courtier that doesn't hate us for now. We'll scheme in our own capital just to try to protect ourselves. We only have about a year and a couple months of regency. Our seer does like us, despite the fact that we have the short range penalty. I'm surprised we didn't get captured by the Norse revolt. How great would it be? The Norse uprising captures us. Seriously. The Norse uprising revolts, captures us, and then sacrifices us in a great blot. That's what it should do. That'd be fantastic. So the Swedish Norse revolt, I mean, he's trying, I believe, to take... What does he try to do? To take the kingdom? I think he is. Well, it seems like the Norse characters... the Norse Rebirth is going to happen, but it's going to be because of event-spawned AI derps. Not because of anything clever that we've done. There's 4,000 men. More men than Sweden can raise. Granted, they're all mostly light infantry and archers, but... He's technically won the war, winning the war so far. The Swedish revolt is now sieging us. Looks like my father had made a bastard. Good job, my dad. That sister will get nothing. My cousin's trying to kill me. He's a base reluctance to stop. Our half-sister we will use for opinion. We do have a little bit of money. And our birthday's coming up in June. I think Duke Tyke, well, he loved our father. We need to continue improving relations with him on this character now. So Crown Law will go down, which will give us more of an army, assuming that it actually gives a chance to recover. We're an offensive religion, so we get a modifier to our troop size. We became a brilliant strategist. Excellent. So we're even better than our father. And because of that, we pick up an immediate trait, so we get inspiring leader. 18 martial. Very good. So now we're going to have owner martial skill plus 40%. On top of that, we get the offensive religion modifier. So when we train troops there, assuming we actually get control of it again, we'll see a pretty Pretty sizable levy. So our first ambition, I think, is going to get married. And then who do we want to marry? There's a 6-year-old genius, 12-year-old attractive, and that's really kind of about it as far as the best that are available. I guess we take this one. You know, she's acceptable. High Chief Manvedus. We'll take the prestige. We fulfilled our ambition now, and next we should probably improve intrigue just to try to keep ourselves from getting killed. And it's still kind of a waiting game. I mean, we have very little levy, 200 men. You want to make me marshal? Should have taken that ambition, I guess. I had a feeling he might want us to be the marshal, but I didn't want to. The stutter actually gives us a chance to give out bad orders in combat. You can use some bad decisions. We'll accept, even though he's going to probably get us killed. You can always resign. You just go to your character and talk to him, resign from council. I suppose we should... I was executed by King Halston. Excuse me? Okay. What just happened? Torfinn af Munso has become marshal. Yes. King Halston executed me. My cousin executed me? Why did he execute me? How did he execute me? My character had done nothing wrong. I wasn't imprisoned. I am very confused by this. Executed. At the age of 16. Wow. This game is just spitting on me. Okay. Makes me marshal just so that he can execute me, apparently. Did I imprison myself? Is that what he had me do? Escort myself to the prison cell? Jeez. What a jerk. Here I was thinking we actually had a good character that we might be able to do something fun with. How foolish I was to think that that could be true. What I don't understand even more is, like, how are you not a kinslayer? We're of the same dynasty, right? Sten killing? No, we're not. You're my okay. You jerk! I hate you, man! How did you do that? I don't understand. I wasn't even in prison. I didn't get a pop about it. It just happened, like, instantly. Oh, maybe that was it. Did he siege back Vast Monolin? Or something? Yeah, execute him now. Go ahead. Shouldn't have accepted. Never trust the man. Alright. Well, I'm going to take a break here. In the next video, I expect he's going to lose at least one of his wars, and we'll find a way. We have 300 ducats. I mean, I think there's a chance we'll still be able to do this. So, thanks for watching, everyone. See you again soon.